very even. So I think the player who's playing the best is going to take this game, and we're just going to have to see. This is a best of five. If Particle Man pulls it out here, he will be crowned the champion of this tournament. If Phyrexius wins this best of five, we're going to go watch another one. Particle Man and Phyrexius getting underway. Phyrexius with the first points, 13-0, sending a message to Particle Man saying, I I don't know what he's saying. I wish I knew what he was saying, because this is such an interesting match right now, and I'm so excited to see how this one plays out. Great throw down the wall, making him slide, and another one across the court. Phi playing up, he gets some more juice. Particleman with another tech slide, big throw down the wall. He's bouncing it off the wall. Beautifully played by Particleman. Absolutely perfect. 23-13 now in favor of Particleman. And it looks like he's just taking from where he left off. I mean, it doesn't seem like he slowed down at all.
No, definitely. He's definitely is still warm. And was able to keep up the fight versus Phyrexius.
All right, both players on choose. Oh, he just missed it there. Phi up 36-23 now. Particleman on the back foot a little bit here, but I think just a couple of unlucky points. Phi catching him with these wall bounces. He's not throwing the wall rides, but the bounces are coming off the wall, and it's catching him a little bit. 48-23, but Particleman with the ace, able to pull himself a little bit closer here. So let's see if he. Oh no, dude, that was like the third or fourth greed
Yeah.
in a row there for Particleman. So Phyrexius taking the first set. Particle having to reset now, kind of get himself mentally focused again. Hopefully he turns off the greed. Phyrexius with a beautiful prediction play there, and he will chuck it down the wall, but Particleman on that stand is gonna burn it right by him. He has to slide, but a beautiful shot at the net. 18-0 Phyrexius. Just when you think one player has the advantage, the other one pulls some crazy a shot or prediction play, and then it goes back and forth every point, so you can never quite tell who's in control of the points. 30-0 now in favor of Phyrexius. Oh, nice. If I trying to predict the mid shot, and Particleman just bouncing it off the wall instead. Oh, and another ace. It's just constant surprises now. I don't think this match has started the way we would have expected it to. Big wall bounce from Particleman, keeping himself alive in this first game. So if Particleman were to drop this game this quickly, does that affect him mentally?
I actually think it does. You know, I think if Phi does end up winning this, he does have a really good chance at the bracket reset. Just because of momentum, really, going into it.
Well, Particleman is putting up a fight, 49-29 now. He's not quite out of it yet. Phi at that pivotal point here. You know, it's not over until you hit 50. Even no matter how close you are, it's not over. And sometimes it feels almost impossible to get that one final point. So this point going up a little high. If Particleman could somehow eke his way back into the point, he's got a good chance, and he's got some juice now. But Phyrexius with the wall ride, gonna take that first game. Particleman played that point pretty well. I mean, he got kind of behind in it. You never want to see that, but being on the defensive, he played the point well, just not able to pull it out. So Phi taking control of this game, not wanting to be shut out, and that is the first game that Particleman has lost in this tournament. So he's got to bounce back from this. He needs to reset his mental state here, and know that he's played Phi well. He just needs to continue his game. Good shot off the wall from Phi, and he's still greedy. You know, we talked about this a little bit earlier. It always seems like stands get a little bit more greedy when they're playing Max. Do you think that Phi is almost trying to play on that a little bit?
I mean, maybe a little bit. I mean, I think the main thing is that Phi is actually pressing up a lot more than he did in the previous series against Particleman. I think that's working out for him.
Right, and it almost seems like Particle Man's kind of playing a little bit more defensive than anything else right now. So it's a bit of a turn of the page. Does that mean that the aggressive play is the way to go, or does that mean that both of these players are trying to kind of counter one another?
I actually think it is that. I think they've both kind of looked at it a little bit and gone, I need to change my playstyle to win this match. And it's just working out in Phyrexius' favor right now.
It is very much so working out in Phyrexius' favor. He is already up 1-0 in this second game of the first best of 5. Particle Man on juice now. A good opportunity, and he will take it. He gets himself on the board first in this second set, 11-0. Make that 17-0 now in favor of Particle Man. So fine, not wanting to take his foot off the gas here at all. He's playing his aggressive game, and Particle Man just doesn't seem to have the answer to it yet. So some more wall play. That's something that you really need to avoid doing as Stan, is giving a Mac freedom to throw where she wants from mid, especially if she has juice, right? So you never want anybody to have the freedom to throw from mid, but especially a juiced Mac, because she'll put it wherever the hell she wants. She'll throw it down either wall, she'll wall ride it from mid court and you can't get to it, she'll blow it right past you in the corner, whichever one. So hopefully Particle Man can fix up some of these mistakes and he gets to that super. And Phyrexius kind of letting him back into this point, but makes him slide there. Good wall bounce. He'll bring it to tie it up at 34.
Yeah, Phyrexius just looking in control right now. Just Particle Man can't push up at all, even if he tries to. Yeah, looking very convincing for Phyrexius.
So this point will win it here for either one of these players. Phy kind of giving it to Particle Man. That was a bit of an odd throw. He had the juice at the net, saw Particle Man moving left, but still decided to throw it there, and Particle just burns it by him. So he takes that second set. That's a big set for Particle Man.
Yeah, definitely. That could turn the tide of this game, actually, possibly.
Well, Phyrexius wants to prove you wrong with a big 15 points right off the start there, but Particle Man answering back with 7. So I think we're still kind of even here. I almost think that both players are still feeling each other out a little bit. I think Particle Man more so than Phy, but Phy's still, not taking huge amounts of risks. Still kind of playing a bit defensive, but oh, that's a bad shot there. And Phyrexius is gonna punish him for that one. 36-7 now. So Phyrexius wanting to end this game now, not wanting to give Particle Man a chance to come back. He slides a bit over too much there, but he's getting his juice back. Good throw from Particle Man, but not quite good enough. He's got the juice, and Phyrexius predicting it, but he misses the wall ride. Of everything to lose to, the blue wall ride gets him again. 36-30 now in favor of Phyrexius, and that was his opportunity to close it out, but unable to do so at the net, and that was probably a blessing for Particle Man, even though he didn't really want to lose that point. It wasn't looking good for him. So down the wall, Phyrexius having to slide. Particle Man giving it up, having to throw slide, lose the juice here. Getting a little bit of it back. The wall ride's going to get him, and that's going to be it for this game. 2-1 in favor of Phyrexius, and he will go on to take a commanding lead of this first best of 5, 2-0. Now, in the past, Phyrexius has done this in the finals a couple of times. He's taken quick 2-0 leads, and then for whatever reason, it kind of falls apart for him. So he needs to be careful about this. Don't get overly confident. Keep playing the way you're playing, and hope that Particle Man doesn't all of a sudden find a big answer for his game.
Yeah, like Phyrexius is in the groove right now, so I think Particleman does need to change something up. I'm not sure quite what, but yeah.
Oh, he gets a super there, throwing it back in Phyrexius' face. 22-11 in favor of Phi now. Particleman down the wall. He's gonna pick it up in mid, and he has juice now, throwing the good straight shot. That's what you need to do. Stop, don't be so overly aggressive with your curves, especially on stand. Sometimes less is more. A straight shot is probably just as effective as a big curve through mid, and he kind of needs to get back to that a little bit. Phi pushing the issue here, 37-23. Keeping his juice, playing aggressive. It's hard to come back from that as a stand. So an awkward curve in the middle. But then he makes up for it with a beautiful one down the side, 37-36. Both players kind of making some small mistakes with their curves. We've seen a couple of mid shots, a couple of bad bounces like that. That shot wasn't, you shouldn't really want to throw that into mid. A great wall ride from Particleman. That was a lot better than I was expecting that to be. He throws another one. Phi gonna play it, and he's gonna hit him with the wall bounce. So 56-36. Particleman had a chance there. Phi taking the commanding lead now. Only needing one more set to bring us to the next best of 5. Good throw from Particleman, bringing him into the set 11-0. All right, Particleman turning on the gas now, 17-0, and he loses his juice again. I don't know what is happening with this deflection. Has the timing changed recently? I don't think so, right?
I do it all the time as well. I have no idea what it is, to be honest.
Oh, and there it is again, another one. I don't know if he's trying to overplay it, if he's trying to curve too much, or he's trying to be too fancy with it, but Phi's going to punish him there on the net, 27-17, and Particleman needs to come up with an answer right now before he throws away this best of 5 advantage and loses juice. Unfortunately, Phi going to just punish him in the corner, 41-17 now in this second set. Almost with the super there. Phi on juice, Particleman on juice. Phi gonna throw it in the middle, and Particleman overslides. Unfortunate. Yeah. That is it for this first best of 5. Convincing win for for Phyrexius, 3-0. And what is going through Particleman?